Hello, beautiful yoga tribe. It's Anna from Twisted Tribe Yoga. Welcome to day 18 of our self-love challenge. We're going to do a brief yoga sequence outside today because it's beautiful and we're focusing on bringing a little bit of joy and a little more happiness into our life today, and being outside, playing with my dog, maybe doing some outside yoga. It's a good thing. I don't have a mat. You don't need a mat if you're outside. Fantastic. If not, try to bring it into a sunny spot. We're going to do some sun. We're going to move through some sun salutations. So come into a hero's pose. Sammy, come on, scoot over here. Come into hero's pose. Curl your toes under and sit on the backs of your heels. We're going to start with some yogic breathing. Breathing in deeply through your nose, exhaling through your nose. Bringing your hands up on an inhale into heart center on an exhale. Inhaling, breathing here with me, connecting with your joy. Bring your hands to the floor, to the ground. Raise your hips and move into downward facing dog. You can walk out your dog here if your hamstrings are really talking to you. If this is your first down dog of the day, make some of those organic movements. Hips to the sky. And walk your feet forward, toes touching. Rise all the way up. Bring your hands over your head in prayer position. Breathing here. Exhale, swan dive forward into a forward fold. Come up halfway. Offer your heart forward. Left foot back, right foot back into a plank. And lower slowly all the way to the ground. And peel your heart up off the floor into a cobra. Look up. Close your eyes here if you'd like. Breathe. Lower down. Move back into a plank. Hold here. Breathing. And roll it back into downward facing dog. Reconnect with your breath. Walk your hands forward. Walk your feet forward. Sorry. Fold here. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, swan dive down. Come into a plank. Left foot back, right foot back. And you can lower all the way down to the ground or take upward dog here. We're going to move into cobra. If you'd like an upward dog, because that's where your heart opener is today, that's what you're feeling, then please take that. Breathing here, lowering back into a plank. And from here, stack your feet one on top of the other. Roll onto the left side of your body. And raise your right arm all the way up, keeping your hips elevated towards the sky. You can begin to look up at that right hand. Breathing. Come back down into a regular plank. Move it back into downward facing dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward. Fold here. Come up halfway. Offer your heart forward. Rise all the way up. Swan dive forward into that fold. Lift halfway, offer your heart forward. Right foot back, left foot back into your plank. Take upward facing dog or cobra. Move it back into downward facing dog. Roll forward into plank, and we're going to take side plank on this side. So rolling onto your right foot, stacking your left on top. Slowly raising that left arm up to the sky. Raising your hips, using your core for strength. Begin to look up at that left hand. Smile. Come back down into a plank and move it back into downward facing dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, all the way up, hands in prayer position over your head. Swan dive forward. Raising halfway, offering your heart. Left foot back, right foot back. Bring it down into upward facing dog. And back into downward facing dog. Feels good, guys. Lower your knees. Widen them slightly. Lower your hips back onto your heels. Bring your hands forward. Forehead to the ground, the mat, the floor. Breathing here.